Welcome at the weekly Blender competition live stream number 25, which we are going to criticize the odd entries and choose some winners. There we go. I'm on time. I got everything ready to set up this time. Hope you guys are doing well. Have I done everything the right way? Oh boy. Can anyone hear me in the chat? Ah, 3 people are watching. Finally, YouTube had to wake up. I was getting worried for a bit. I'm just gonna wait a little longer until everyone has joined in. I see Iris Jack, I see the Ultimator, I see Tyrus, I see Karim, I see Sergey. Welcome to the stream. So let me just see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 entries, just like last time, which is very nice. I really appreciate that you guys have joined. Let's see how many of this I can recognize. Maybe some I've seen when I was a kid. Others will already be betrayed by the piece of text that people put with their entries, which is okay. So if we're missing some people here, let the others know that the stream has started. Ah, there we got the thank you Iris Jack, a lot and a loads for the voting. Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Alright. Just gonna give it a couple more minutes. So everyone joined in. There we got Erwin Sunny Ray. Welcome. So how's the weather at you guys? Excuse me. I'm finally glad over here it's a little bit more cool. I don't have the ventilator on. It's raining outside for a bit now and then. It's a silent night here. It's already night, okay. Well, it's always nice if the night is silent. Everyone is still feeling okay. No sick people. I've been reading that in some European countries it's blowing up again. It's a bad thing, but a lot of people have been demonstrating and gathering together, and if you ask me, it's a little bit silly. Alright. We got 8 people in here. I think it's about time to start. I think we first, of course, should look at the entries, and then, you know, we're going to talk about the winners. We're going to do a community vote again, and we are going to do my vote on certain points. I guess I will take, again, 5 winners. I also made the Hall of Fame different. I got a different piece of text with it. So congratulations on winning the artistic vote, for example, of the weekly Blender competition with the subject color. I did this because Tyrus won, of course, the community vote and the simplistic minimalism vote. So I had to change the text for a bit in order to let it all fit in. I hope I chosen the winners the right way, because the community vote was at Platyros and I thought I remembered that the community vote was for Tyrus. So if something is wrong, then let me know. You change my name in the poll. Alright. That means that we're gonna need to have a new poll. So Iris, if you got a new link of that, just place it in the 30-minute chat. And I can just copy that too. Erwin is always excited for the competition, which is a very nice thing. I like that. I'm just gonna wait for Iris Jack to change the name. Yes, just take your time. And of course, you guys can already mind up a new team for the next competition. So just keep something in mind, and then on the end you can drop it in. I think it worked out pretty well for this week. A lot of fun entries. I only forgot last night to drop in the 30-minute announcement, so I will just skip it and put the announcement at the end of the day in there. I shouldn't forget. Yesterday was a little bit messy, so that's why I forgot about it. And also, if you guys see, you know, like 5 hours later, there's still no 30-minute announcement. At the moment, I should have dropped it in. You can also say it in the weekly chat. Remind me of that I forgot about it. I'm speaking. I am speaking. Maybe, yeah, you cannot hear this, but maybe your YouTube sound is off. Could be possible. You're always excited. That's very good, Erwin. Alright, I got my coffee. I love coffee. Black. Only it's very hot though. So yeah, I do hope that people slowly are getting used to, you know, Monday 30-minute live stream and Wednesday weekly live stream. Freeze the stream. Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad that I got a rolling text. So you can still see if I don't speak at the rolling text that the stream is going. Okay, it seems like Iris Jack has done a nice job. Once again, I really appreciate that you want to help out. Maybe if we reach 50 plus viewers someday, then I can make you a moderator. At this moment, it's not really neat. Alright, so we are ready. So the first entry is of STU or Stu. Nobody messes with the Jesus, and I have to think. I really have to think. Could this possibly be from South Park? I mean, I know that Jesus in South Park looks different, but I cannot really remember a movie with a guy named Jesus and bowling. Steady wage. Yeah, I'll take care for some of that Gabbit gold. I think Grant has something laying around for me, a little extra. Big Lebowski. Wait, Big Lebowski. Now I want to search it up. I have been hearing or reading that name. Isn't that the guy? Yeah, exactly. This yeah, I recognize the other guy with the glasses. Been playing in a few certain movies. Yeah. I see now. Okay, very nice. Thank you for dropping that in. I like this entry. I only think he's bowling the wrong way. Of course, I know he's making a move after he got a strike there. I like the background. It's nice and clear. I like the style of the low poly character here. And he even seems to have... Is that like a special bowling glove? In case your fingers are getting hurt or something. See the PC people wearing that too? I'm not quite sure. There's something with it. I'm going to zoom in on that. Seems like it's some kind of bowling glove there. These are spin-off movies coming. Okay. Alright, so Stu, if you're in the chat, I like this. Very nice job. Very clear and crisp. Then we have one of Happy. So I decided to make a character from my favorite childhood film, All Gods to Heaven, Charlie. I think I blurry remember something of this dog with this kind of graphics. So let's just take a look at the dog itself. It kind of looks on point though. Of course it's a little bit different, but also the style is different, so I would say that is okay. And he looks a little bit sad though. I like the texture painting on here. I like the necklace being around here. And there's also a little animation with just his head popping out the ground. Looks very sad. Hey, Frank is here. Yeah, the only thing I would say about this animation, you know, just make it a little bit bigger into the screen. I like the details of this fur at the side. The background fits in well with this dark brownish. Just going to scale this up. Just to see more detailing. Nice sculpting. I like the hair here, but dogs don't have hair on the nose, right? That's only cats and rabbits. I think it's a nice model here. I like the teeth just sticking out here. Fine detail. I really like also that the necklace has a little bit of randomize in it to it instead of just like a clean model, something like that. I can't remember if I've seen the movies. I've seen this guy though. Well, most of the time. Very nice, Happy. I like it. I like that you know, put all kinds of reference in here, animation, and some screenshots, which is always nice. You get maximum detail and the idea of that. We have an entry of Kruzn. Oh boy, always the pronouncing this kind of stuff. He made something from the movie of Dune. I cannot remember if I ever seen that movie though. Maybe some people find that bad. I do remember another movie with some kind of a worm. I also don't know what it's called. The worm is a lot smaller though. I did play the game Dune. There was also with a big worm and in the sand area. It was a lot of fun. The Dutch usually are. Some people love the Dutch, other people totally hate the Dutch. I don't know exactly why, but I like the detail onto the worm, even though it's a little bit difficult to see what the detail actually is. I guess it's just teeth and eyes. So mouth. I like the little humans on there. They're not very detailed, but that is always when it's on distance. So you don't have to spend too much time and attention to detail. I like the sky with the ground. Everything seems to be a nice color. Maybe a little bit more detailed though. Could have done something extra. I think it's nice. And then we have Erwin Sunny Ray for movie scene. This is my favorite. Gosh, I still need to get used to sculpting. Now, to be honest, I do know this from the Courage the Cowardly Dog. I always watch the cartoon. Now I was wondering, is there really a movie about this? So I start searching and searching for a couple of minutes. I could not really find a movie though, but I can mistake in things. Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands. I need to keep in mind there is a little bit of delay into the live stream though. Some things will pop up later. Yeah, let's oh boy. Stupid dog, you make me look bad. These famous words of this guy. Yeah, I love to watch this the cartoons. I did see someone made like a fake trailer for a movie, but he took all kinds of cuts from other movies, making it look like there was a lot going on. And I realized that it was fake because I seen I can't remember. I seen a character in the trailer and I was like, I think that's from another movie, but I get the whole idea. There's always a lot of mysterious stuff going on. And the dog gets scared off. He needs to try to solve the problem. And so yeah, if anyone can confirm, is there really a movie about it? It was an animated short movie, 1999, then become a TV show. So first it was a movie and then a TV show. Okay. It was a long way back, 1999. I don't really remember. I like this model. It's a nice try. Yeah, the ears maybe should be pop out just a little bit. Then again, if you're just beginning with sculpting, it's very difficult. I like the whole face model though, with the hat being that long. The mouth is very nice. The glasses are very nice. Okay, short movie. Well, I wouldn't mind if there was no movie though. It's very nice. I really like this. It's good into the screen. The background is nice. The colors are nice. I think you've done a good job with this. And you made me look some stuff again, so that was a very good thing. Maybe we don't have a drawing display. Well, you can do a bit of both, I guess. We have entry of Kisan, my entry of the movie scene EV plus GIMP. I see GIMP. I've been using GIMP only to make some material though. I didn't use it for a long time. Get your ass over here. I think this looks very, very nice though. It is from the Lord of the Rings, right? This is a hobbit house. Looks very nice. I really like the grass in here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, the grass is just lovely. I like the mud with it, being around everything. The plants are very nice. A lot of different plants. The material of the concrete or cement is very nice too. I really like that. The trees. There's a nice amount of lightning on here. The colors are very nice to look at. I think it's a very good working overall. Bilbo House. He's gonna take a sip of coffee while you can still look at this. The only thing that I would say could have been a little bit different, but you know, it's just a little thing, is that the mud is coming underneath the roof part here. Unless this is just a plank and behind the plank there is this mud coming from underneath, then I would understand. But anything else, I really love this one. Really appealing to look at. Yeah, enjoy your coffee. I'm glad there are more coffee fans in here. Frank is probably being discussed by all those coffee drinkers. We have a entry of Tyrus.x. This is from ET. Even if you didn't say that, I would very much recognize this one. I've seen this movie a few times though. I really love this entry. I really like how much still detail there is going on into the characters, the bicycle. I love the gigantic moon, the trees. The color is very nice. Very, very good one, this. You could actually print this on canvas and hang it into your room. Even without your name, and then just see people's reaction, and then you can say, I made this. I think they will be amazed by that. Hey, Happy. Yeah, I just passed your little dog entry. I really like this one. Alright, we have one of the Eggman 9 Lux House in whatever this says, Star Wars. Sometimes I just don't like pronouncing things in English because, yeah. I would have loved to add the binary star system, but ran out of time. I do like the color balance in this one. I'm always a guy that loves colors, and when they match up well together, I find it very appealing to look at. I think if you didn't add in that it was from Star Wars, I might have not recognized it, but maybe it's because you run out of time, but I'm missing some things, maybe around some more scraps or a part of a pod racer or something like that. I do find the top here a little bit too shiny because it's a very dry desert, right? But yeah, like I said, it's very appealing to look at this one. I like the sky with it. Lux House. Alright. There's some debris laying around, but it's very nice. It's not totally clean. Rocks looking good. You guys are fighting in the chat. So good job, the Eggman. I really like this one, and some other people do. Then we got one from Spoiled Hat. He says, ready to warp, sir. Let's punch it. And to be real honest, when I seen this one this morning, I actually went searching for the ship because I wanted to know from which Star Wars Star Trek the ship was. I couldn't really find it, and then I kinda saw a lore video, and then I saw another lore video, and I went on, and I was like, geez, here we go again. I've learned couple of things. My favorite Star track is actually with Captain Picard. I grew up, my father always watching them, and I really like that. And after that, I seen a short period of Captain Janeway, and that is actually it. JJ Price. It's from a movie. Yeah, that's probably also because of all this glare in there. I think I seen once a video that was all about glare, and then they showed like the Star Trek with tons and tons of glare in there, which was a little bit too much for my being. But I really like this model though. I really like this model, has some textures on it. The light is very nice. The star system is a little bit fade away because the ship is probably going with a good amount of speed. It's a nice model. Yeah, it seems like it's warped or getting into warp, or I seen some gameplay of Funhouse, if anyone knows that. And there's apparently a game where you can play different periods of Star Trek into VR. And it looks very crazy and amazing at the same time. You can go through all the periods of the different ships. It was actually a lot of fun to see. Yeah, I like this entry. I think it worked out pretty well. And thank you for joining, Spoiled Hat. We have one of Omkar25. And he doesn't say anything, which is nice. I just wanted to say, let's see from what movie this is, but it already spoiled. I was thinking a little bit like it should be something from the Iron Man. I put it on Stark as a heart. Nice cup of coffee. Looks delicious. And yeah, Iron Man. I like that there are small little details in here. There's some light coming off. Still wonder how this works though. Is it like a nuclear battery inside, or I think I didn't follow it the right way. I'm drinking black coffee right now. I think Frank will feel uncomfortable at this moment. I like this one. It's simple something. Yeah, the coffee is something extra though. But good job with this. We have one of the Ultimator. He says something here underneath. Fast and the Furious Part 20 being conducted at the finest of the Indian bridges. The signature bridge tip. You may also buy the car for a few dollars because the exteriors, interiors are both done with extra detail. Yeah, right. Something fishy about that. Alright. Oh boy. Let me just get this in here for a little closer up. Oh, it's a car with 3 seats in the back. Got some space though. I do have to say that the water looks a little bit like a dragged out piece of cloth that's been laying down onto the grass. I like the bridge here, the model though. Maybe some safety guard rail would be nice, just to make sure people don't fall off. Who was this again? The Ultimator. Okay, I see. You're in the chat. Looks like a snapshot, slip and slide. The background, yeah. It could use here and there a little bit of cleaning, I like to call it. But I appreciate the effort, of course. I don't know if you ran out of time. I do see 4 cars like they're racing. Sometimes you can also just take a certain shot from the side, just so that you don't have to add in the ground or just a little bit of water, to make it yourself a little bit more easy for the surrounding scene. You don't have to add in too many things. But I do appreciate the effort. Wish you could zoom in a little more onto these cars. Really wonder what kind of a model it is. They are driving this way, right? Because there are 3 seats in the back. Yeah. Yeah, depending on the angle, of course. And how you place the cars from the cables. But then once again, I appreciate the effort here. It just needs a little bit of extra work in order to, get it done. So the background ain't blurry, the water doesn't look like a dragged piece of cloth. That kind of thing. Did you model the cars yourself? Okay, well, I think the cars looking very nice though. Maybe you spent too much time on the cars and a bit of the bridge model. That's why anything else looks a little bit like it needs to have a little bit more cleanup. There's sometimes a thing too. You just spend spend a lot of time on one thing, and then the other stuff you don't have enough time for. All right, we have one offshot in gray. Maybe just I wanted to make a space scene. It was rendered in Eevee. I forgot to rotate Earth itself though. Yeah, let's just play it and see for ourselves. Maybe the Earth goes so quick we don't even notice that. Well, it goes pretty quick. Like, I understand the effect of the sun, but I would also say maybe go a lot slower. Like, if the sun just pops up a tiny bit, then you can already have like a nice glare effect on it, and then we would already understand the sun is coming very slowly from behind this planet, but don't need to see everything. Just a little glimpse would already send a message, and then yeah, it goes pretty quick though. But I like the effect onto the stones, the view of it with the I don't know what it's called, with the green, blue, and red you can see here. And maybe there should be something different with the shadows. It looks too crisp onto the planet. I could be wrong though, but I think you wouldn't be able to see the shadows like that. I don't think that a space station that is at this moment into space will make a shadow of the space station onto the planet though. Not crisp like that anyways. Lens distort, yeah. But I do like it. Just needs a little bit of slowdown and the shadows a little lesser. And then we have one of At the start, it's going to provide a view from inside of the car, but setting up the light inside was difficult, so I made the outer scene and couldn't spend. Well, I understand if it doesn't look good, then you try something else and then you run out of time, then yeah. You can see your house. Ah, now I'm thinking of it. Where could this view be, right? Is this the real planet Earth or is it just some faked out stuff? I mean, I don't recognize like this line down here, like so, going around. Oh well, if anyone knows, then you can now place it down in the comment section. We have one of Iris Jack. Put that thing back where it came from, so help me. I think I've not seen this movie a long while ago. I've seen it a long while ago. This Monsters Inc., right? I already noticed that the color is very nice on this one. Gonna scale it up, scale it down. That's India, okay. Yeah, this is Monster Inc. And what I really like is the other one, which shows really the effect of the door being open. So I like that you have added in two screens, also showing that you'll be able to put the effect in here. And what is even better is that the shadow is, it shows the shadow when the door is open. So you really like a dimensional room in here. I like it. I like the checker texture. Yeah, this one down here, the floor. I like how it's also like not too light up, just a little bit mysterious. You can see something on here. I also like the floor plates, textures on them. Give it some depth. I think it looks very cool. So good job with that iOS Jack. Nice. That's your birthday dial on the left. Really? 5/10/1949. So you're 1 year younger than my girlfriend. It's 24. Or just old as my brother. I don't know. One of them. We have one of Ahmed Mohammed. I am a goofy goober. SpongeBob SquarePants remind us that weird is not necessarily a bad thing. This is a recreation of a picture I found online, which I shall post in the weekly chat. Hope y'all having an amazing day. Well, thank you. I hope you're having an amazing day too, Ahmed. Oh, this one looks very nice. First impression is always the important one. If you don't see everything, but the overall look of it, and it looks very good, then it's going to be a good one. I've done a lot of things in here. Texturing, modeling, painting, and it looks very nice. These barrels look painful to sit on, but then again, you're underwater, right? So you weigh lesser heavy. I like this stuff up here. A nice anchor. Some crates. It really looks nice. Now the next challenging thing for you, I would say, is to add in characters. Maybe adjust the lighting from it. The only thing that looks a little bit odd I'm seeing right now is that for some reason the barrel's onto the ground. There is something with it that I don't know exactly how to say that, but there's something with it. It's like the barrel is a picture that is just put onto the floor. Maybe it's a certain depth of the floor pieces itself that don't show like a shadow, or it's because the barrel has a very sharp edge making it like that, or now I'm seeing it, it might also be the shadow that down here isn't really connecting up with the barrel. It's like maybe the barrel is floating a little bit. That's why the shadow isn't really connected up to it, it seems like. Yeah, the shadow looks odd from the barrel. Like if you see at this table down here, the shadow, the line of it is connecting perfectly here at the side. While over here, there is no line connecting up to the side of the barrel. So I think the barrel is floating. And you can see it very well over here. Can I? Yeah, of course I can. Zoom it in. Yeah, you can see it very well here. That you see the shadow here. The barrel is floating in the sky. While this barrel looks like it's a little bit into the floor, just a tiny touch, which you can see the shadow is connecting up to it. Like, yeah, this is, now you can see it very well. Yeah, SpongeBob is under sea, I know. But it doesn't mean that the shadow needs to be off the barrel, Frank. No. If it floats, then it should be onto the wood and not just 2 inches off. I mean, it looks very nice. It's just like it's floating. It could be floating, but maybe there need to be thrusters underneath. But I just really love this one. That's why it's, you know, it's very visible that if something isn't right here, that you notice that. I really love this, the textures on everything. The wood looks very nice. This looks also very good. The ropes look also very nice. It's you've done a very nice job on this, except maybe the floating barrels. I really would like to see, like in your scene, if they are floating or not. Which explains, I think, why it looks a little bit off. But that is actually all. No more. Ask SpongeBob. All right. There are a lot of nice entries, and yeah. Some need some adjustment, others are just perfect. Some just need a few extra things. But I have noticed with some of my entries at Grant himself that, you know, I look at it afterwards, and then I'm seeing a lot of things that should have been different, like the stash should have been longer, or I'm missing some snow on some parts. It's always afterwards when you're done. Alright, so in this case, we have here the voting system of Iris Jack. I'm just gonna place it down there. And meanwhile, I'm just going to, you know, think of a few certain things. A few certain points. One of them is always nice. That's gonna be simplistic minimalism. It's going to be one of the things. And this time I'm also going to add in the model. Lighting and coloring. Yeah. Texturing could do. Just trying to think of things that this event doesn't have, so I know what I can take. I'm not gonna spoil anything though. It's a difficult competition. I definitely have 3 entries that I really like. Of course, this doesn't mean that other people have not been doing a good job. Everyone has done an amazing job. And I think to get a perfect entry, it's also based on luck. Purely on luck, that you just got the catchy thing all of a sudden. I'm just gonna take Ahmed Mohammed for a sample. He's been joining the competitions plenty of times. But so far, this one is something that I really find amazing of what he's been making. Doesn't mean the other entries were not good, because he also won a few entries. This one really looks amazing. Alright, let's see. You guys meanwhile do your thing, have a chat, drink your coffee. Stuff like that. Okay, I need one more. I want to have at least 5 points. Maybe I can also take the objective, and then I'm there. Alright, so far I got simplistic minimalism, model, lightning coloring, texturing, and objective. Then I'm now going to figure out some folks. You guys stay nice in the chat. Okay, let me open this vote system too, so I can easily write the names without you guys seeing where I'm stopping. Needs to be a little bit of a surprise though, right? Okay, I got one for the objective. One for something else. Okay, I got 3 people already. Ah, snap, man. There are so many people who've done a good job, though. It's very, difficult. Okay, I'm gonna add in 1 extra winner, because, you know, if you have multiply people who've done an amazing job, you know, it's, and I feel like silly that No, they're not included for some reason. We're gonna have 6 people, and there are even though still more very nice ones. Okay, I need 2 more. See. Okay. And then 1 more. Ay. I need to take a model, and the reason why I added in a model because I think one of these 2 very nice. He looks sad, man. Sad little dog. He looks pissed off. Maybe that's why the dog is sad. Okay, you know what? I have chosen a solution for this problem. I really have a difficult time deciding which model. Going to put it down here so no one knows what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna vote too, because that is my solution. This is just something extra. "15 votes in 1 hour. Oh Lord. Alright. So one thing, yeah, let's see. Okay, we have a struggle here. There are 2 people at number 1 though, with 20%. Did everyone vote it? Did everyone vote it? Yeah, let's do this. That I appreciate your excitement, but there's a problem though. Can I just put back and then next again to see a refreshing result? Ay. Okay, so the problem here is that Tyrus.x and IrisJack are both on, let me just say, number 1. But we can also say, let's have 2 number 1s then. You're on your phone. Hurry up, old man. You're slow. I just refreshed it, and they're still on both on 1. No, we could just be hardcore about this and just keep arguing that we need an extra vote, but can also just accept and say both of them are the community winners. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh, I just refreshed it. Something has changed. Something has changed. Someone has been cheating here. I don't know if that is possible, but... Alright, it seems like... Oh, you're late. You voted, so it's you. Oh, great, man. Thank you for getting that load off my shoulder. Alright, so in this case, that means that we have 1 winner, and that is Iris Jack. So Iris Jack, congratulations on the community vote of the movie scene. In this case, then I'm going to put Iris Jack community vote. Cyrus already won the last time, and this time almost again, so you're doing a good job. And I got some couple of winners too. The simplistic minimalism vote goes to Iris Jack. Reason being, it's a very simple picture which says a lot about the movie itself. You know what movie this is, you don't have to add in these characters, and that's why I think it's simplistic. So congratulations Iris Jack on simplistic minimalism. The model though, now here is the point where I was struggling, because the reason I added the model in here is because Evan Sunny Ray has a nice model, and Happy has a nice model. I just wanted to give sculpting a chance. And you know what? I'm gonna add in, for the next time or the time after that, I'm gonna add in a new point, which is called sculpting. I didn't have that one into my list just yet. So I did it like so. My vote actually went to Erwin Sunny Ray. So that means that Happy won the modeling vote. So congratulations with that. The lighting and coloring goes to Ahmed, because I really like the coloring in here. It's very colorful, it's very on point. I really like the scene. Yes, I think these barrels are floating, but let's just add Frank's logic. It's in the water, so stuff should float. So Ahmed, congratulations on winning the lighting and coloring. Then we have the texturing, and the texturing goes to the Eggman, because I still think it really looks nice. It's just not much, it has just enough texturing in here. And I think it definitely deserves a spot. Wish I could zoom in. Like, you see all this rust in here and all the scratches and the depth into, or the detail depth into the dome itself. Stuff like that. So the Eggman, congratulations on winning the texturing. The detail though goes to Kai-san. I really love how much detail there is into this picture down here. So much detail in here. I think he done a very nice job mixing up Eevee with GIMP. It's definitely very nice. I really love this one. Especially the grass. So congratulations Kai-san with winning the detail vote. And so there is one more left, and that is the objective of the movie scene. And I think there is only one for me personally that I really like a lot. It definitely describes a movie that I have seen plenty of times. For me, the picture looks on point. It's very clear, and you can definitely put it on canvas. So Tyrus.x, congratulations on winning the movie objective vote. There you go. And once again, I also do like this one. I just couldn't place it somewhere, and there are, a lot more that are very nice. But some bling out a little bit more than others, and you need to be very lucky, I think, to just get it. And this is also a very nice one. Yeah, I have to choose something. So that is that. That is that. Okay, so what is gonna be the next week objective or the subject for next week. Let me hear all your thoughts and minds for next time. And Iris Jack, once again, thank you for making up the vote system. Really appreciate that. An album cover. It needs to be something very catchy. Humanoids. Could also do. Let me hear some more suggestions. You can also, of course, like each other's suggestions. I do like album cover. You need to really make something catchy or something arty or a special angle or something like that. Humanoid. Let me just I'm just looking at Google Pictures. Humanoids. I'm looking at partly models wearing clothing and partly robots. And if I scroll down, I get that is just strange, man. Okay. What do we have more? Mythological. I believe that would be something for next week 30-minute challenge. But then again, how can I make a daily out of that? That would be very difficult though. Frank says strip bar team. Comedy team. Comedy could also be a thing. That's also, well, could be difficult, could be not difficult. You know, just make a still image, something funny about to happen. Album cover, so we have two for album cover. I mean, with album cover, you can also make a humanoid, I would just say. You can make also a mythological creature, I could say, or a comedy album cover. Okay. I'm thinking of it. I could also do an album cover for the next week 30-minute challenge and then say, for today I would like to see a rock album cover, but then again, maybe it's too difficult, costs too much time. Yeah. So we have two album covers, two comedies. I'm rocking on my unrockable chair. Be careful there. Alright, so I'm gonna need a few more votes or on comedy or on album cover. I need to do one of those two. You people can decide which one of those two. Meanwhile, I'm going to switch up the deadline. Will be next week, July 14. Album cover from Happy, so 3 for album cover. So you know what? Maybe we should get comedy in our back of our heads and maybe do that for the week after that. I think comedy is also a very good one to just show how you can, you know, express a picture that is comedy, make something funny. Yeah. Whichever is fine. Okay. Iris Jack is in a hurry. Okay, album cover, it's gonna be then. Deadline will be July 14. I thank you all for joining in, and I hope to all see you back again with the next week on live stream and the entries. All right. Then I'm going to awkwardly close the stream. Thank you all for joining. It was nice. And again, Ice Jack, thank you for voting. I hope next week you can do another one for me. Awkwardly leaving, yeah. Alright, good luck, and I'll see you next time.